Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another day of BlinkyMTG streaming. How are you doing today? We got an exciting change of pace today. We're going to play some Standard again. We're going to be playing Gruul again, and we'll be playing a Magic Online again. And the reason we're doing that is because there's a MCQ, formerly known as a PTQ, but a Mythic Championship Qualifier. The first person in this tournament that currently has 165 players, and it will be qualified for a Mythic Championship. I believe the one in London is where this one will qualify for. Let's see. Well, it doesn't say. Oh no, in Barcelona. Is that right? I think this hasn't been updated. But yeah. Yeah, we're trying to get ourselves a qualification for a Mythic Championship. So, here we go. And I didn't waste any time. It's starting right now. Oh my god. 166 people. And we are playing someone named SacJ22 right now. Let's go first. This hand'll do. We've got a 2-3-4 curve. It's decent. Hoping my Growth Chamber Guardian survives until turn 5, but he might not. Thinking they might still show up, but oh, here they are. Okay, we are playing. No free wins today. I'm going to turn off the upkeep stop. Is it? Oh, it's a Gruul Mirror, and they've got the Lenore Elf, which is pretty good. I've got multiple Killing Phoenixes, at least. That's not how you... No. Ah! Almost conceded. Trying to just undo my mana tap. Jeez. Hopefully they don't go... Okay, this is interesting. I don't know... I haven't played against oh, is this just Sultai with Lano Rails? Man, are they gonna have like a turn 3 Vivian that I have to worry about? Let's get a counter. Alright. Do they not have a 4th land? Okay, this is just Sultai, or maybe not even Sultai. There's a cast down on top of their library, so no lands, and it's now in the graveyard. Oh, yeah, it's Sultai. Alright, let's start the Rekindling Phoenix train rolling. I haven't actually played, like, Sultai has been really falling off on Magic Arena, probably because there's so many Wilderness Reclamation decks. I haven't played it in a little while. Mostly Wildgrowth Walker is the scariest thing. I think I'm just going to let that thing hit me. Don't want to let him trade a removal spell for Rekindling Phoenix. Is this going to be a 4/4 Hydroid Crisis? It looks like it. I'm just going to attack and play another one. If they attack again, I'll probably have to block the second one. Or the attack the second time around. I just have mono Phoenixes. If I draw land, I'll have to make consideration whether I just go for Growth Chamber plus Adapt instead of playing the 3rd Rekindling Phoenix. It's probably going to be the 3rd Rekindling Phoenix, if I'm going to be honest. I think the Brontodons will come out. So right now I've got main deck Brontodon, Crawl Harpooner. I think the Brontodons will come out. And they'll become something. Well, and I'll bring in Lava Coils. Legion Loyalist, yeah, probably doesn't come in, so it's probably just Lava Coils in. And that's probably the only change I make. Shocks can probably come out. Alright, they're going for the beatdowns. I wonder if they'll use 2 removal spells, or what? Maybe just hit me for 9 here? Yeah. Alright, I think I'm going to go for... I think I'll go Pelt Collector plus Crawl Harpooner here. We'll grow the Pelt Collector a couple times. I'll hit for 8. If they play another Hydroid Crisis here, we could have a challenge. I think I just let that hit me. I assume they have another Hydroid Crisis. It's going to be a big one. It'll be a 6/6. How am I going to beat that? Playing another Rekindling Phoenix, I guess. We are dead to a finality? Yes. We could, like, chump attack here. That seems a little risky. Attack with both. He blocks one. Takes 4 to 9. Nah, I don't like that. Actually, don't really have a way to kill a 6/6. I don't have Collision Colossuses in my... That's not entirely true, actually. We do have Vivian. Obviously not in hand, and we don't have the 5th land, but in our deck, we have the capability of killing a creature that large. Now they're going for like Wild Growth Walker and J-Light and stuff like that. No, not yet. Already dead to Finality, so no use playing around that. I could play around like a single removal spell by not shocking myself here. They don't already have the removal spell. Or so they don't already have the explore creature, because they would have just jammed it there to gain 6 or however much life. Dead to a Finality. Did do a lot of things, I think. If I draw a Shock or a Lightning Strike, I can start attacking with my Phoenixes again. It's not those. It's Adapt. Maybe they'll use it. No. That just gets to resolve. Yeah, this is a very tenuous spot to be in. If they rip Finality, I'm dead. Let's see, do I want to play this? Not really. Like I said, if I draw a shock or a lightning strike, I can attack. Branchwalker, that's 3 life, they're at 16. I'm gonna bin that Llanowar Elf that's on top. I did put in the second Crawl Harpooner today, so I do have that as an out. Alright. Play the last Growth Chamber. Also, I have mana, obviously, for Vivians. So I draw Vivian, they're basically dead. Again, attacking with Phoenix. Well, 1 Phoenix doesn't kill me, but it might. I would lose to a single removal spell. And obviously there's no point attacking with 1 Phoenix, so no attacks at all. Finality kills me. And look at J-Light Ranger is pretty bad for me. I need another Crawl Harpooner or a Vivian. Or even a Lightning Strike or a Shock. Although at this point, well, I can just attack with 1 Rekindling Phoenix and Shock the Hydrate Crisis. And because I'm at 5, I wouldn't be dead to just attack with Hydrate Crisis, double block, kill one of my blockers. He would only trample over for 3, put me to 2. Come on, Vivian. I don't know what they're drawing over there. Could be sitting on some spot removal, maybe. They have a Moment of Craving in their deck, so maybe they have one of those they've been sitting on. Something green is being cast. So, well, they punted because Finality was just lethal. They just put... I guess it wasn't. They put me to 1 with Finality, so they're going for just a gigantic Hydrate Crisis instead. X equals 8, so they're going to draw 4 cards. Yeah, this is game, I think. Yeah, just too many lands. Get Alpha Strike. 3 things get through. Yeah, go to the next one. Oof, Llanowar Elf, Bronze. Jeez, my draws were terrible from that spot. Alright. Definitely bringing in the Lava Coils. And yeah, we'll bring in the Crawl Harpooners as well. The Zertal Goblins are pretty bad. And we'll cut the 2 Shocks as well. I have 22 lands. For some reason I thought I had like 25 or something. No, I just flood it. Alright. Most important to kill a Wildgrowth Walker. And obviously, big Hydrate Crises that get in the way are annoying too. Brontodon's pretty bad now that I look at this. It's not like War Boss is great or anything though. Brontodon can block and can attack into most J-Light Rangers and Merfolk Branchwalkers at least, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll trade out Brontodons for War Bosses, maybe. Maybe that's relevant. They don't play any artifacts or enchantments. Unless they're like a surprise deck. But it's not like either. It's sort of a lateral move. And I don't think... I think War Boss is better than a Zerta, possibly. I got a mold to 6. I'll keep this. I'm looking for red mana, ideally. I'll take any mana. If I can go turn 2 War Boss, backed up by a Lava Coil, that could be a game plan. If we keep this, miss our second land, and then our Llanowar Elves dies, then we definitely lose this game. Okay, we'll top that. Hopefully they don't go like fungal infection my Llanowar Elf or something crazy like that. A mountain on top would be a delight. If they play, best case scenario for me is they like shock themselves and play a Wild Growth Walker. Branch Walker is acceptably bad enough. If I draw, oh, I didn't draw the land I wanted. If I drew a mountain, it'd be slam dunk that. I think we can go to Lava Coil. Using a Lava Coil on a Branch Walker feels pretty bad, but I can Lava Coil Branch Walker. And swing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then play a Crawl Harpooner. Yeah, I guess I'd go for it. I'll mentor into one of these guys at random. If they like brought in Cry the Carnarium and used that here, that would be a bit of a disaster. If they play a Jadelight range, I pray that it doesn't have 3 toughness. We just want to draw a second red source so we can play Killing Phoenix. They're just going to kill my guy. Okay. Still really badly want a red source so I can play Killing Phoenix. I'll accept a Growth Chamber Guardian. Hitting them for like 6-ish. Yes. No, 7. Put them to 7. So at minimum we'll have a 4/4 unless our Growth Chamber Guardian dies. If they go like Wild Growth Walker into Branch Walker, could have a hard time. Or if they could also Hostage Taker my Growth Chamber. That's pretty good. Red source, please. Oh, Lava Coil, and he's dead. I think. Yeah. Hit him for 7 again. Yeah. Alright, well, War Boss kind of worked out there. Don't want to change anything, I don't think. They might bring in Cry the Carnarium now. Gonna bring in the Zertaz. I have a hunch they're gonna bring in Cry the Carnarium, especially since they're taking some time to sideboard. And just having a 3/3 instead of a more 2/2s would be nice. And Legion Loyalist a lot worse on the draw as well. Legion Warboss, sorry. Oof, we have a lot of removal in this hand. I'm gonna keep it. We're sort of the beatdown role normally in this matchup because they have things like Hydroid Krasis and Fine Finality that allow them to draw cards, gain life, and win a later game. So we have to like kill them before they start slamming Hydroid Krasis. So many Lightning Strikes. Like if they play a Wildgrowth Walker, we have to Lightning Strike that. And then we get to play a Crawl Harpooner, I guess. Oh, they don't have black mana yet. Drawing a land there was handy for me. He's got another walker on top. Does he have a third land? Well, that one went to the bin. It does not have a third land. Okay. Okay. Crawpooner's ability is annoying to resolve, even when you don't want to use it. Hey, Forgotten Dog. Yeah, this is a Mythic Championship Qualifier, which is why we're playing on Magic Online here. They don't have black mana. They don't have a third land. Don't want to trade Crawl Harpooner. I'd rather Lightning Strike it instead. Do they have anything? They got nothing. Alright, we're killing the Branch Walker and playing another Crawl Harpooner. And putting the beatdowns on. If they get a third land, I bet they've got some Jade Light Rangers. So then will be a cascade of things to worry about from that point. Oh, they got nothing? Okay, take 6 here, go to 9. Oh, and we drew a Growth Chamber? That's so beautiful. Well, I think we're winning this match. Just going to adapt him right now. And I think we pretty much have this one locked up. Mostly because they just didn't draw a third land. This is a qualifier. Yeah, Forgotten Dog. Yeah, if I win this, I go to the next Mythic Championship. There's 165 players in this event, so it's going to be a long one. We may have to kill some time between rounds because this is a scheduled event. It's not like a ladder or something. So actually I'm going to pull up Magic Arena, I suppose. And we'll play some Standard on Magic Arena. This isn't just over. Well, no, it is just over if he plays a creature here, because I'll Lava Coil it and attack him. But if he kills one of my creatures, then this isn't just over. If they like play a black source and kill something. Oh, they're going to discard? That's not good. Not good news for them. A Fine Finality. I guess they could have cast Find on 2 Wildgrowth Walkers. Yeah, it would be a good idea to have a delay on my stream, but unfortunately you can't add delay to your stream unless you're a partner. They're at 1. I'm just going to finish them off right now. Sweet. Here we go. Hopefully we won the die roll. And now. And now. Here we go. We did not win the die roll. How unlucky. Yeah, you can do things with your own arena log file. Yes, I did win my first match. This hand is not the best hand ever, but I'll keep it. I think we'll hope that our Growth Chamber Guardian lives, because we probably need the card advantage from getting several of him out there. Oh, a Temple Garden. What does this mean? I don't play against Temple Gardens very often. We're just going to play on the mountain to hold up shock here. This is the random shock that the trade bot gave me, the Mana Traders bot. It's a white-bordered 8th edition shock. I've never seen this art before. Sapling Migration, eh? Okay, this is like a tokens deck. So shock is going to be pretty terrible. They'll have Loxodon, maybe Amara. If they had Amara, they would have played her already. They'll have Tristani. I think I could just shock a Sapperling so that they can't Loxodon me next turn. I think I'm going to do that. It's not great, but I don't think shock's going to have like many other targets, and keeping them a turn off a Loxodon is pretty important. I'm actually pretty bad against this tokens deck, I think. My only hope is like mono Rekindling Phoenixes. Vivian's gonna be handy as well. So I think I'm just gonna play a Gruul Spellbreaker here, rather than commit to playing a Growth Chamber Guardian. I actually screwed up there. I could have attacked first and threatened to adapt, so I missed 2 damage. Yes, indeed, it's quite dated. So I just I threw 2 damage in the garbage. Opponent should be at 18. I'm assuming a Loxodon's coming out now. Yep. And his board is already ginormous. So I think here, I attack with Spellbreaker and play Brontodon and shock the Vampire, maybe? I just hold up shock. I don't think I want to Brontodon Legion's Landing, but maybe I do. I'm going to take a lot of damage if I attack with Spellbreaker here. Maybe I don't. Ugh. I think I might need to Brontodon the Legion's Landing. They have another one. I suppose I could have waited till beginning of combat. That was a mistake. I'm making a lot of mistakes here. I should have waited till beginning of combat in case they played another one. I could kill whichever one is still in play. This ugly thing. I'll probably trade Gruul Spellbreaker for Loxodon. That's the only block I'm willing to make here. Don't want to trade for these knights. I can take the 10. Because there'll be 3/3s soon. Flower for Forest. Or Plains. If they have Conclave Tribunal here, I'm in big trouble. If that's the only attack, okay, that's good news for me. It means they don't have much to follow up, I guess? Another... Okay, this is... Oof, another Loxodon. That's not good. I think I go for Zerta and Crawl Harpooner here. If they go like a land Tristani, I'm very dead. Conclave Tribunal on my 4/4. That's not good. Crunch. Boy. So I'm at 10. I can take 9. So I take damage from these guys and have to like chump block. You know, I'm just dead. I don't even think I have choices here. They have 6 attackers. 3 are getting through. And it's a 3/3, 3/3, and a 4/4. That's 10. Yeah, okay. All right, this is not a good matchup. Shocks, no bueno. Even lightning strikes aren't great. Lava Coil to take down 4/4s, which they can generate at their leisure, is good. Harpooner's not great. I think I'll bring in the Fiery Cannonades to maybe clear off some night tokens, and then it's a question mark. Could bring in some Cinder Vines. Could stay with some Shocks or Lightning Strikes. Cinder Vines, I'd much rather just be more Brontodons, honestly. Tristani is a pain in the butt too, because it's a 1/5 that I can like not kill. Guess I'll just go with Lightning Strikes. I don't think any of these other cards are particularly good against token deck. Maybe the Lightning Strike should just stay as Shocks so that I can squeeze them in a little bit easier on in an Omara that gets played. Basically, you have to just get a very early Vivian readout. I stand by that shocking the Saproling token play. As it turns out, they had triple Loxodon, I believe, was their draw. Maybe it wasn't, but still, they had a lot of Loxodons, and they just got to go way bigger than me. I think the tokens deck's pretty good. I was having a hard time on Magic Arena with my tokens deck against all of the Esper Control and Wilderness Reclamation, though. That was not good news for me. This is good news for me, having a Llanowar Elf. Mismatched Stomping Grounds? Oh, the bot did me dirty here. 8th edition or 7th edition Shocks and mismatched Stomping Grounds. Next turn we'll probably go Pelt Collector plus Growth Chamber. And then we can play Zerta afterward and get a 3/3 Pelt Collector. If it's a Mara, do I have to Lava Coil it? maybe. Tide Taker. Don't really care about Tide Taker that much. Here, I could still Lava Coil it. I think I will. They're a long way off of a Loxodon. Oops, not that. And this way I don't even have to... Here I get to guarantee an attack from my Growth Chamber without like having to worry about bluffing. It's possible they just block anything that attacks there. Baffling End something. Okay, Baffling End my Pelt Collector. Interesting. I would have Baffling Ended the Growth Chamber where I am. Because I'm doing this now. Maybe they're also planning to Baffling End him. Well, they don't have a third land. If they go Plains, History Benalia, then it slows down quite a bit. Actually, they just die if they do that. All the Baffling Ends. I think I go Vivian minus on a Baffling End. Yeah. Many Baffling Ends. If they're gonna have that many Baffling Ends, it makes Cindervines a little bit more interesting. But still don't think I want it. History Benalia is still like a nice trade into a Cindervines. They get it. They end up with a 2/2, and so they spend a card and I spend a card. They have a 2/2. I deal 3 damage to them. I'd much rather have a 2/2 than. I'd much rather be on their side of that thing. I gotta mold the 6-land Lava Coil. Oh, no green mana? Come on. This is real bad. I think a 5-card hand is better than this hand. Yeah. Yeah, we're probably gonna need that one. I'm guessing my Rekindling Phoenix will get conclaved. There's a history. We're just going to Fiery Cannonade the history, the 2 tokens in their draw step. If we can do that and then resolve 2 Rekindling Phoenixes, I think we've got ourselves a good time. Like I could play a Stomping Ground here. In case I draw another forest, I want to play Brontodon next turn instead, but I don't see a reason I'd want to do that over Rekindling Phoenix, so I'm just going to play the Mountain. Save myself 2 life. If they have, okay, this I have to yield to this thing. What? Oh, it's after your draw step? Okay. Isn't it? When do these fire? After your, oh, it is in your main. Huh. So I won't have an opportunity to cannonade this? This sucks, because now they can Loxodon. Yeah, I thought I got the priority in their draw step, but it says after your draw step. Alright, well, they pass priority to me, so... We are in their main, though, so if they have... They just have another one, okay. Well, maybe I would have wanted to Brontodon that thing. Probably not, though. So they've already been in this situation with 2 knights in play and 3 mana, so they didn't have a Loxodon there. Might get Conclave Tribunal. Now here comes the Loxodon. So these things will be 5/4s. I think I just play a second Rekindling Phoenix here. And do some trading maybe. If they play a Tristani, then we're hurting. I've played no targets for a Baffling End right now, and if I... Some of my... Oh, there's no attacks? I love that. I think I just go Vivian plus here. Yeah, that feels pretty good. I think we'll get the Growth Chamber. It's the most cards. What? What's happening end of turn? Oh shoot, March of the Multitudes. Oh boy. Do they have Tristani as well? Just one, yeah, one Conclave Tribunal is still pretty good. Gonna lose my Vivian. This second Conclave Tribunal? Interesting. Alright, definitely losing Vivian. Alright, we get to go Brontodon. And play Growth Chamber. It's very likely one of my cards gets... I could turn off the draw step stuff. One of my cards probably gets Baffling Ended, yeah. It'd be the Growth Chamber. Okay, well, I was gonna sacrifice that anyway. Gonna trade for the Loxodon here. Maybe get another Baffling End. If they had another one, they probably would have used it by now. Yeah. Alright, adapting this dude. Playing a Pelt Collector and another one. We're holding on, but like, there's some gnarly stuff they can do. Another March of Multitudes, a Flourish, Amara's, whatever. Okay, no lands. Do that. Get another one, and we'll play the Spellbreaker. We need to get back in the skies, or get another Vivian, basically. I'll have a coil, not too worried about that at this present moment. I could probably trade a Growth Chamber Guardian off for something. If I had 4 Cannonades, well, I don't think I would play 4 Cannonades. Am I dead to Flourish? They have 7 attackers, I got 5 blockers, 2 would get through. What is this? Oh, just a kick sapling migration? Now I need to fire a Cannonade. Now a Flourish kills me. Even a Tristani is pretty bad. This is the... Yeah, this is all 4 Growth Chambers. Let's see, can I beat a Flourish? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 attackers. I have 6 blockers, 5 would get through. They'd all be, that'd be 15 damage. I can make it 4, that'd be 12, so I can't beat a Flourish, so let's not even pretend there's a Flourish. We're just gonna keep attacking with 1, 4, 4. Oh, it'll just trade for a Knight. Maybe I should have Lava Coiled a Knight before attacking. We only have 1 Fiery Cannonade remaining in our deck. Oh, they didn't even go for that. Well, I think I'm going to Lava Coil a Knight now that I regret not having done so already. Dead to Flourish. Almost dead to Tristani. Alright, out of those. Come on, gas. Oh, they're just dead, basically, right? They have a Knight? I'm sure if they had... Oh, yes! Thank you, second Fiery Cannonade. Wow, we escaped that one. I think Naya tokens, or sorry, tokens in general is just a terrible matchup for us. Alright, we are back playing playing Standard. We won the die roll. We got a 2 and 2 3s. Not a lot going on after that, but I think we keep. I will be a Blue-Red Phoenix deck, playing 3 mirror matches, probably on average. I got absolutely brutalized the other day in Modern play, but I don't think the online metagame moves much faster than the paper metagame. Like, the online metagame is obviously adapted to the presence of Blue-Red Phoenix and is, like, main decking a hatred against it and stuff. But the paper metagame, particularly in, like, a backwater like Calgary, Alberta, will be a lot slower, I think. We're up against White Weenie here. Definitely a counter. Our creatures are bigger than theirs for the time being, but that's not guaranteed to last. Luckily, Adento Vanguard is terrible on defense. Oh, Vivian's nice. And also we have a 4/4. One counter. Yeah, I do both. Alpha Toxin. Alpha Toxin says, do you play test against anyone or just online? I do both. I had my friend over the other night. We ate Indian food, drank beer, and played Modern all night. This is a pretty good turn. I think I like counters rather than haste in this present moment. We may, we're probably going to Vivian Reed minus on this Conclave Tribunal. We may give that guy haste, or it depends. Depends on what the board looks like. Okay, he's just putting a counter on his dudes. Yeah, they're all 4/4s. I guess we're not gonna give him haste. We'll just block the 1/4. I think we're gonna play Vivian this turn. And we're gonna swing with our 4/4 that can attack. It's tricky, Modern is particularly tricky to play against just one other person because there's, we just showed you in that spreadsheet, there's 20 plus decks that people play in Modern. And so just, unless there's one matchup in particular you want to get, if you play against one other person, at most you'll be able to test 2 matchups. It's a lot better in Standard where there's fewer decks in the front. Playing on Magic Online is better because you face a random cross-section of the metagame. Alright, White Weenie. Crawl Harpooner can go. Brought in the Fire Cannonade. Is that the only change I'm making? The Zertas are decent because they can block 2 1s. As early as turn 2. Brontodons can also block. I don't know if I need the Lava Coils. Obviously the Loxodons are an issue. Maybe I dropped strikes for Lava Coils. Just so I can kill Loxodons. Get in my deck, Lava Coil. Oh. I have to cut something else? How is that possible? I guess I went up to 61? What? I just cut 2 Crawl Harpooners for 2. What have I done wrong here? I cut 2 Crawl Harpooners for 2 Fiery Cannonades, and I just cut 4 Lightning Strikes for 4 Lava Coils, or so I thought. I've just duped a card somehow? Good old sideboard problems. Okay, that must be a visual bug, because somehow I just made a card. Or something. No red mana at all. We do have lots of removal spells, but no ability to cast them. I think we mull this. This one's much worse. Growth Chamber is good. Will I trade Llanowar for a Skymarcher Aspirant? I think the answer to that is yes. I have no 3s right now. Just getting, preserving my life total and getting that thing off the board, and being 1 less creature to flip Allegiance Landing with. Seemed good. He probably was not expecting me to make that block. I think we're just going to play the Zerta here. So he will be able to flip Legion's Landing unless I kill some suckers. It'll come at significant cost. I think they won't attack until the History Benalia goes off. So I'm going to shock here. And go for Pelt Collector plus Growth Chamber. If I had to guess, this next turn they're going to Loxodon on me. Like no attacks, go Loxodon. And then I'll maybe want the Lava Coil to hit the Loxodon. No, just Baffling End on my Zerta, maybe? Oh, on the Growth Chamber. Yeah, that's smart. Yeah, that makes this turn much, much, much worse. I think I'm going to Lava Coil a Night Token. So they'll be able to flip Legion's Landing here if they want. I'll just eat the Vampire here. Take 8. Alright. They got not much going on, except they do have the Adanto. I'm just going to sit on the Lava Coil. I'll play my Mountain, though. Second Baffling out of my Zerta is pretty bad for me. Take 4, go to 6. They can't also Adanto this turn. Just oh, now they can. There's shock. I think I'm gonna. This feels terrible. I'm gonna Lava Coil the Hunted Witness. No, that's terrible. Lava Coil at night. Alright, so that's... Do we know which vampire it's naming? Is it one that's... It's one that's already dead, so we can just shock that. Oh, Vivian. We're just gonna Vivian plus. Yeah. Growth Chamber Guardian. I'll take Rekindling Phoenix. I'm not exactly don't exactly have a whole lot of health. Main phasing that to play. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Oh, do you also have a Loxodon? Oh, geez, that's pretty good. We need Fiery Cannonade here. Let's Growth Chamber. We can shock ourselves. I think we're just dead. Take Growth Chamber. Maybe I needed to minus on a Baffling End. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 creatures. We need to make 5 blockers somehow. Yeah, we're just dead. All right. Let's roll. Yeah, I guess I got the Lava Coils in. It was just a visual bug there. This is pretty good. Forest. I can go Growth Chamber and shock something, or I can go Brontodon. Well, I'm not going to shock that, I don't think, so I'll just go Brontodon. Well, now I'm going to go Pelt Collector plus Growth Chamber. So we can get Pelt Collector into a 3/3 when we play Brontodon. So they have a strong incentive to... Oh, they just got that? Oh, they're dead. Decisions here. I think I'm going Brontodon attack with both. I'll blow up a Baffling End that targets Growth Chamber Guardian. All right. Well, they kept the one-lander and got punished. We're 3-0. All right, my real match is starting. We won the die roll. Ooh. It's not good. We got a mull. This we can keep. We'll bottom the Rootbound Crag. Back to here.
Twitch being so stingy with the bits today. Good luck on the real match.
Thanks, Alpha Toxin. All right. I have played hundreds and hundreds of matches double queuing on Magic Online. It's been a while, though. So now they can Merfolk Trickster and hold up the ability to protect their creature. So first I'm going to do is Lightning Strike Storm Tamer. Just going to dive it down. Sure. Back to the real match. Alright. Oh, it's mono blue. He played an island instead. Go. I think I like second Pelt Collector here. Well... yeah, I think I like that. All right, he played dude. Oh, this is not mono blue Discovery. So this is like a Drake's deck. All right, play this as a 3/3. What happens if we attack with these ones? It eats a 3/3, takes 4. Cancel. He's still tanking on his Discovery. Alright, I'll just concede so we can worry about the match that actually has stakes associated with it. That arena match is 100% irrelevant. Full screen this. Kill the graveyard. Bring the preview back. Alright, they went Discovery, Dispersal, kept both on top. Alright, we're just going to Gruul Spellbreaker with a counter. Ideally, we get to go Zertop plus Growth Chamber next turn. If they have like Electromancer, they might be able to go like Electromancer, Red Source, Lava Coil, my Spellbreaker, which would be a pretty good turn. No, can't do that. It might just Lava Coil, yeah, okay. Oh, we drew a land, so we do get to go Growth Chamber plus Zerta with a counter. Six you down to 9. If this goes like land Phoenix of some kind, we're pretty good. Electromancer can't get any Phoenixes out. Enigma Drake is pretty bad right now. Crackling Drake would be a 2/4. Feeling pretty good about this one. If they have Lava Coil and a Shock, could do something here. Oh, they're just dead. Alright, I think it's going to be some kind of Drake deck. If they're the Electromancer deck, I'd prefer to have Shocks in still. But I think there's no guarantee of that. Let's bring in the War Bosses. Let's roll with this. Maybe the War Bosses are less relevant than like some Lightning Strikes in case they are Electromancer. Yeah, let's be conservative here and keep the Lightning Strikes in. It's possible they bring in Fiery Cannonades after the start that I had. Ooh, I'm gonna keep it. It's a real bummer that's not a forest. He's holding up a Shock anyway. I guess I will Stomping Ground here. I tried to drag it into the screen. That's Arena. That's not how this game works. Maybe he doesn't have the Shock. Maybe he does. He has the Shock. Okay. Oh, what's this Shock? That's like, I already know what set that's from. Mirage? Oh, beats me. Alright, no Electromancer. We're just going to play our Growth Chamber. Hope it lives. Probably won't. Lightning Strike. What's this? Oh, discovery again. Really want a creature that isn't this Crawl Harpooner next turn. But I will just play Crawl Harpooner if I don't draw anything else. The real telltale of the Phoenix deck is like jumpstart cards, which we haven't seen yet. Alright, running out good old-fashioned Crawl Harpooner. Just a chart a course. It's a dive down. Just looking to draw creatures. Kind of worried they might Ral or Niv Mizzet me soon. Ooh, that's the best creature I could possibly draw. They might have a Lava Coil, but still a good one. Could have double Burn Spell or something, maybe. Yeah, that's Lava Coil. If I had stupid amounts of mana, I could protect my Phoenix by lightning striking my own Phoenix in response to a Lava Coil. They can't go Crackling Drake plus dive down. So I get to just Lava Coil this. And hope he didn't draw a shock to finish off Harpooner. Play the Pellet Collector at some point here. Now, if he's got a Niv Mizzet is where things get awful. Unless we rip Crawl Harpooner or Vivian. They're at a virtual 8 with the Lightning Strike in our hand. And now that we know they don't have Phoenixes, we can cut our Lightning Strikes and bring in the Legion Loyalists, or whatever he's called. Ooh, does he have the dive down? No. Okay. Kill the Enigma Drake. For them, down to 7. They're at a virtual 4. Play the Mountain. No reason to hold that. Again, Niv Mizzet is a disaster. Entrancing Melody is kind of a disaster. Ral is bad, but not... I wouldn't classify a disaster. Oh, they're not killing my creature. With the Niv Mizzet, or the Ral minus. Please just Gruul Spellbreaker, please. Pretty please, Gruul Spellbreaker. I'll even take a Zertog Goblin at this point. And mostly Gruul Spellbreaker, though. Pretty please. Shock on him. Alright, we need... A Zertog Goblin will work. That's the last... Or one more Lightning Strike will work. Mountain's not good. I'm just gonna go to the Dome. Let's see what they put into their graveyard with Rouse Plus. They put a Beacon Bolt into their graveyard. That's not a good sign. So they can kill my... Oh, they got him dead. 6 ways to Sunday. Zertaw, Lightning Strike. Please, haste, creature. Stomping ground. When does Ral emblem? At 8? Yeah, that's fine. We can Lightning Strike Ral if we absolutely have to. I just want to use this Lightning Strike to deal the last 3 points. Yeah. So any sorcery speed spell we play, or certain like non-haste creature we play, will just get Beacon Bolted. We have drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lands, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spells, 7, 8 spells. I guess it's about even. Gruul Spellbreaker is still an out, even through a Ral emblem. Okay. Gonna go for the haste here. Please don't have a shock number several. Please don't shock it, 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 please don't shock it. I would have much rather this been Gruul Spellbreaker. Okay, we're going for the upkeep Lightning Strike now. They don't have counter spells. Triple Spell Pierce. Oh, he's paying costs. I don't like that. They don't play counter spells. He can, like, scry. Can't draw a card at instant speed. Maybe. Oh, yes! 4-0, baby! Oh, there's another Lightning Strike on top, too. Oh, yes. But here we go. Yeah, the prizes are pretty nice. You get a foil set of Ravnica Allegiance, so one of every card in Ravnica Allegiance in foil, and you get 108 boosters, which are worth, like, just over 2 tickets per, with regards to trade bots. We'll play first, yes. Doesn't have red mana, but I think we keep this. I hope we're playing against a Wilderness Reclamation deck, because we've got the Brontodon here. And otherwise our deck looks a little embarrassing. They're on the mold of 6 already. Red Source would be so much better than Brontodon. Being able to play Spellbreaker would be much better. But I will play Brontodon. Okay, it looks like it's probably Esper Control. Yeah, I look like mono green, don't I? Now I need red sources to get these phoenixes out. Taking something red. Probably not my phoenix because I don't have a single red source. If I was him, I would take my Gruul Spellbreaker here. Unless you have a Thief of Sanity in hand in your main deck. Okay, he's got a Thief of Sanity he's worried about. Would be my guess. Red source? Oof. We're just going to play a Llanowar Elf. Oh, well, I punted there. Not like really because I hit 2, so I passed priority in my main phase. So I could have played Llanowar Elf and dealt 1 more damage to my opponent here. They might be missing on their lands. They put a Cry the Carnarium in the graveyard last turn. I wish I had this Llanowar Elf out. Alright, now I have to worry about Kaya's Wrath. There's a red source. I think I'm just going to attack him for 4 and play another Llanowar Elf. That'll kind of force them to Kaya's Wrath, and then we can Zertal with haste probably afterward. And if they don't Kaya's Wrath me and I draw Vivian, we can cast it. Are they shocking themselves to Kaya's Wrath me? I'm down with shocks. They're considering whether to shock right now or not, which basically means they're considering whether the Kaya's Wrath or go turn without it. Okay, they're shocking, the Kaya's Wrathing. Alright, we're going to just play Rekindling Phoenix now. Hope they don't have Vraska's Contempt. At Teferi, play Teferi minus on it. Okay. I hope they don't have Settle the Wreckage. They could go like spot removal on this and then Kaya's Wrath. I think I'm going to go for the Zerta. Just going to absorb the Zerta. Alright. Now Teferi minus on Kindling Phoenix is a pretty good turn. Unless I draw another haste creature. I do have Shocks and Lightning Strikes in my deck right now. There you go. Okay, we get to kill Teferi. Attack Teferi. They've got 1 card in hand. And we have a Phoenix. Not the next card, but the card on top of that in our library. Another Teferi. No, Chemistry's Insight. That's a pretty good last card to have, if I'm going to be honest. They could have Absorb. What's this card going to be? Oh, Gruul Spellbreaker. Yeah. Go for that. I know there's a Phoenix on top of my library. I'll get him down to 5. Hope they don't have Kaya's Wrath. Oh, okay, they're at 6. So we know about Phoenix on top. If they go Teferi minus on Spellbreaker, no, we'll still have Phoenix right now. Oh, he's going to draw a card. I think I go for the face here. Because they can... Oh, wait. They already flash back Chemistry's Insight. Here's what I do. I play this, see if it resolves. And that'll determine what I do. Okay, they have the Absorb. I guess I'm going after Teferi then. Thought Erasure me to basically scry 1 to make Teferi better. So they bend a land. One card. Pray that... Okay, they didn't kill Spellbreaker, so I think I get to kill Teferi now. I'm going to just play my Stomping Ground here. Teferi gained them a lot of life. They don't have any card advantage going on right now, at least. Hit you for 3. Play a Pellet Collector. Azurta is lethal now. Shock is lethal now. Okay, goodbye him. Zurta is no longer lethal. Oof. Zurta is lethal next turn. More lands. Maybe they're just flooded? Oh, so am I. They're at 2, so now all the lightning strikes and shocks are lethal. And Zurta, unless they have Absorb. Oh, phew. Stealing game 1 is pretty important. Okay. So Brontodon's out. Shock's out. Harpooners I like. And War Bosses I like. Lightning Strikes for finishing off Planeswalkers, finishing off them, and killing Hostage Takers. Have to worry about Thief of Sanity. Cindervines has been, I think, pretty underwhelming. But... Pellet Collector is also pretty underwhelming. Let's try it. Pellet Collector needs you to like really commit a lot of creatures to the board, which just gets you to play into Cry the Carnarium and Kaya's Wrath. So we'll try these Cindervines. It's a pretty bad hand. He like loses hard to a Thief of Sanity. He can even like Thought Erasure my Llanowar Elf. I think I mull this hand. Well, this hand I keep, and we just try to find lands. Yeah. At least I can answer a Thief of Sanity with this hand, unless they Thought Erasure it. It's gonna shock, Thought Erasure me, take my Lightning Strike, play Thief. I hope to rip another Lightning Strike or Crawl Harpooner in the next 2 draw steps. If they don't take Lightning Strike, then they don't Thief, so maybe they take Growth Chamber or Zurta instead. Stealing that game 1 was, okay, maybe they don't Thief me here. I think I'm just going to Zurta with haste. I think he will deal more damage in his lifetime by hasting. Now we're worried about Absorb. I think we just play into it. Shocking themselves. They want a Chemist's Insight, so we're going to play... Ooh, I guess we'll play... I think I'd rather play the Rekindling Phoenix here. Well, they could play Vraska's Contempt or Rekindling Phoenix. Sorry, Vraska's Contempt or Chemist's Insight. I think I want to play Phoenix here. Let's just make sure we don't skip our second main phase again. Okay, no Absorb. Do they have the Vraska's Contempt? Or is it just Chemist's Insight? No, they have the Contempt. Alright. They're approaching Lyra mana. Still hasn't played Searcher's Canta against me, which is good news. Shock play Teferi. And Teferi does what? Draws a card? Okay. We're going to play a Spellbreaker and attack Teferi with both creatures. Attack Teferi. Hope he doesn't have a cast down. Alright, if he just untaps and wraths me, which he probably will do, I need to draw Vivian or something right away. Well, Thought Erasure, we Lightning Strike you. Can't Wrath now. Maybe they screwed up. Maybe they don't have Wrath. Oh, what a beautiful draw that is. Attack you. I think I might not play Rekindling Phoenix here. Well, they might have absorbed the Lightning Strike. Would they have absorbed Lightning Strike? They don't have Wrath. They would have used it. They don't have Teferi, they would have played that. Like, one of the cards they could have here is Absorb, because they might not have absorbed Lightning Strike and just chosen to save it for something else. I think I'm going to go no Kindling Phoenix here. Maybe get punished. Chemist's Insight, yeah. If they Kai's Wrath me now... Yeah. And it's Canta. Well, now I'm punished for not playing the Phoenix a little bit. I think we'll resolve it when we know we can. So it's Canta's flipping. They might still have Absorb. Does he have Lyra? Oh, Teferi. You can Teferi minus on him. Okay, we're gonna play Zerta with haste. Well, I think we're gonna lead with Growth Chamber. Maybe they have Absorb. No? Okay. Red, green. Kill Teferi. So they have Azcanta and their draw step. And they are dead on board. Oh, they have Wrath again? Gah! And now they get to Azcanta. If I trust Spellbreaker or Vivian here... Oh, Cindervines is interesting. Okay, Chemist's Insight and Response. Teferi can bounce Cindervines. Lyra is an issue. There's Rekindling Phoenix. They can Ascanta for an Absorb in response, maybe? Maybe they already have one. Oh, Mortify Cindervines. And then Absorb Rekindling Phoenix? No. Search. Okay, Absorb is now in their hand. Maybe it was better... Well, let's see. Let's see. Another Teferi bounce my... Oh, Hostage Taker and then play it? Oof, that's bad. They've got Absorb in hand, and that's it. Oh, they're not going to play it? Are they going to hold up Absorb? Intriguing. Just going to play it. Punished for not playing that Phoenix the turn I didn't play it, because they're now at 4 life. And I would have dealt 4 damage to them. So we know they have Absorb. And now they get to just activate Ascanta, do multiple things per turn. Does he have like a cast down or a mortify? Oh, he's just got a cast down. I guess I'll trade Harpooner for Phoenix before things get any worse. Ascanta, show the cast down. Alright, let's go to the next game. I think I like this sideboarding. They're thinking a lot about this sideboard plan. They saw my Cindervines and they saw my Crawl Harpooners were still in. I don't know if they saw. I don't know if I cast a Lightning Strike that game. Maybe they shaved some Absorbs on the draw too. I think if we can win this match, I think we are basically locked for top 8 at 5-0. Because I think several XTs are going to make it, and our tiebreakers are very good. They may not be better than, or they're very good for the undefeated players. They may not be better than some of the players who have a loss, but every more match those players play, their tiebreakers go further down. But we're just going to win this game and it won't be an issue. Alright, play first. Good hand, please. This qualifies. I think I'll play Zerta as a 3-3. They're already on 6. Well, actually, I'm just going to play Spellbreaker this turn, honestly. That's so much damage, jeez. If I draw a whole bunch of lands, could be a rough timeout. Okay, they have to shock themselves to cast down Spellbreaker. Oh no, just Thought Erasure? Take my Zerta. I think we go Stomping Ground, Harpooner. Swing for 4. Carnarium gets to kill 2 of my creatures if he even has it here. Well, Thought Erasure bricks. They put Teferi in the bin last Thought Erasure. They do have a land. Oh, there's Cindervines. Alright, they take 7, they're at 4. If they Kai's Wrath me, they're at 3. Oh. Did not want to land there. Like a Teferi could like bounce Cindervines or something. Lyra, oh no! Vivian. Ah, Stomping Ground. Well, that's probably a game. There's a Harpooner, which can kill Vivian if it resolves or is not killed in response. A lot can interact with this. Mortify. Alright, got that out of there. He's at 13, though. So that Cindervines is no longer that scary. He's going to untap with 4 cards in hand. So Legion Warboss. I think I'm going to do... Well, they still have 2 Thought Erasures. What I might do is try and play 2 threats in the same turn. Although, they can just Chemistry's Insight. I guess I'll just play it. It's possible it resolves. It's possible it doesn't die. Okay, it resolves and gets to attack. That's pretty impressive. Maybe they've got Cry the Carnarium. I assume they're gonna Chemistry's Insight here and then... Oh, they're killing the Cindervines again. Right. Okay, I assume Cry the Carnarium or Kai's Wrath here. Hostage Taker my Legion Warboss, that's pretty good. Gonna need some gas. Just too many lands. Super close games. Dead to my own Legion War Boss pretty fast here. Yeah, too many lands. Oh, that was brutal. That was a brutal one. Look at this sequence of draws. 5 spells in a row. We won the die roll. That's a start. Yeah, we'll keep this. We're gonna go like Lenore Elves. Next turn, Pelt Collector, probably. Maybe hold up or use a shock, and really hope they aren't playing Car the Carnarium or Guy's Wrath. Okay. So they're playing Hollowed Fountain. Do we play around? Well, can we play around main deck Cry the Carnarium? I don't think so. Well, now we can, kind of, because we play Growth Chamber first. And that'll make them all 2/2s, and then we play Zerta as a 3/3. And now we pray they don't have Guy's Wrath right away. So if they don't have Cry of the Carnarium, let's assume they have. Okay, no Cry. What's this gonna be? A Kaya? You can exile a Pelt Collector. Yeah, that's pretty good. The other Pelt Collector will get exiled by her, so I might as well kill her. I could kill her with a shock. I guess that's probably the best thing I can do. Kill Kai with a shock, adapt him. And swing for 10. And now, okay, we get Kai's Wrath. Spellbreaker's lethal. Lightning Strike is lethal. Do they have a second Kai's Wrath? Auto Erasure of Growth Chamber and cast me down, I guess? Well, I just attack. Pass priority. Okay. I just didn't have it. Get in there, Cinder Veins. Get in there, Legion War Boss. Drop the... Well, now that we have Kaya. Oh, we dropped the shocks. Jam it. There's a lot of Esper control here. Good players are drawn to decks like Esper Control. Well, players generally are. Because when you, it's a psychological trick. Because like games you win with Esper Control, you win for a long time, and you have that nice feeling of dopamine. Ah, I counter your spell, I kill your removal card, ha ha ha. And games you lose are over in a flash. It's like they didn't even happen. This is a very good hand. I think I'll play Zerta as a 3/3, just so that Cry of the Carnarium isn't an absolute beating. And it's early enough. And like I can play around Mono Craving that way and other things. Search. I think I'm just gonna go. Well, let's see. So we could go Legion War Boss, get dummied by Kaya's Wrath a little bit. Play Zertal Goblin with haste. I don't think I want to just Cinder Vines. That seems like the worst play I could make. Kind of one of like I could Cinder Vines their search, but that's whatever. I think I like Zertal with haste the most here. They shock themselves so they can Kai's Wrath me. Alright, now I think we go... Well, we don't have much choice. We just go this guy. We do want to try and Cinder Vines this Search for Scoundrel before it flips, certainly. It's not giving them a lot of value right now. Their cards are staying on top of their library. Teferi? Well, Teferi's probably gonna die. Well, maybe not, though. If they kill War Boss in their end step with Cast Down, which they should do, or Moment of Craving. Yeah, that's pretty good. This is the worst timeline. If I could resolve a Rekindling Phoenix or something here, that'd be pretty good. There's no way for me to kill Teferi this turn. And I can only cast one spell. Teferi's going to gain them a heap of life. This game's not going well. Kai's Wrath number 2, alright. And they can now absorb something. Be lucky if even... Okay, at least we can cast something worth absorbing. Okay, that resolves. Not minusing to Fairy. That's a bad sign. Bellhaunt. I'm gonna drop a Lightning Strike. Do you also have Vraska's Contempt here? Attack to Fairy. I'm going to play a Cindervines. And then we'll Lightning Strike to Fairy. So their Escanta is like close to flipping, which is a problem. If I can resolve Vivian next turn and kill the Escanta, then maybe there's hope. It's really hard to fight through a flipped Escanta. No such luck. Alright, they're going to have a Escanta. We're just going to play another Killing Phoenix. Crap. It's very... The animation for Escanta flipping on... Well, there just isn't any. It just flips, flip. What's this going to be? Mortify plus kill Moan Craving, or maybe bounce with the Fairy? Oh, Kaya exile it. Ugh. Kaya's still in their deck. Glad I cut my... Oh, exile. Oh, that's better, actually. That's better. Ah, I don't even get to Vivian. I think Cindervines aren't. Well, I don't know. This ain't going super hot. 2 Planeswalkers out. Alright, I can play a Vivian, probably. Attack to Fairy. Jumping? Alright, now my Vivian is safe from getting attacked back. If it resolves. 2 absorbs are in the graveyard. Oh, nice. Okay. What's happening right now? Oh, okay. That's weird. Guess I'll just take Crawl Harpooner. Mortify has been revealed. The Okay, I was just about to say something about maybe I don't... maybe I don't play Lightning Strikes if they're playing Basilica Bell Haunts. It does... No, the Magic Online interface does not show. I'm currently... We won game 1, this is game 2. We're probably losing. Give it haste, so they can attack Vivian. Guess there's no point, because it tramples, no point in chumping with the Elemental, I don't think. Could maybe chump this Hostage Taker next turn. I think we're done here. Maybe a Growth Chamber Guardian will do something. I actually don't know if they have Mortify. No, they use that one. Oh, he has the removal spell. Yeah. Second Mortify, okay. I can keep Vivian alive one more turn, although they can exile my Elemental if they want to kill Vivian. They brick on that Escanta? Well, they let me keep a Vivian, which I think is a mistake. I don't think it was worth it to not just exile the Elemental there with Kaya. But, like, I don't know what universe I'm winning this game. How many cards do I have exiled? I have 8 exiled cards, so they can gain 8 life and drain me for 8 at some point, if they want. Probably need Kindling Phoenix here. Got to cast down. So they can cast down or Killing Phoenix, exile it. Attack Vivian Reed with 2 creatures, and Vivian's down, and I'm left with a Legion Warboss Crawl Harpooner against 2 Planeswalkers and Active Escanta at 25 life. Yeah, let's go to the next game. I think Crawl Harpooners are just a better threat than Pelt Collector. Just 1-drop, can get exiled by Kaya, plays into Wrath really badly. I think we just jam this. Gonna mold this hand. We'll keep this one. Those lightning strikes are way too early. Yeah, this is probably a loss. that on top. Like a single thought erasure just annihilates us. No point in holding a lightning strike here, I don't think. Thought erasure? No, it's Kanta. Okay, that's something. I think I'm gonna haste out the Spellbreaker. Doesn't play very well into Basilica Bellhaunt. Plays better into Mortifying, things like that. Like, if they go land Basilica Bellhaunt, I discard a Lightning Strike, I draw land. Oh, they don't have a land. Oh, okay. Could absorb me. Still think we do this. Well, maybe we just attack for 3 and play us. Maybe just do nothing? Okay, now that I got Moment of Craving, I guess we'll let that happen. This plays worse into Wrath and spot removal, better into a Basilica Bellhaunt. Okay, just give me an untapped land so I can kill that Escanta. Ugh. If they respond to their own trigger by putting something in their graveyard, they can flip Escanta right now. Tap themselves out, but they can flip it. Stayed on top. Alright, they still had 5 cards then. This is a Thought Erasure. Oh, Cry the Carnarium, alright. Please, let me... Vivian. Oh, no. Oh, it's the worst case. Alright, so Escanta's flipping, they'll have 5 mana. Well, they have to put something in the graveyard. Yeah, they put a swamp. They have 5 mana now, they get to Fairy. That's game. It's gotta be game. Yeah, it's Fairy. Don't think we Lightning Strike to Fairy now. We just Vivian right now. Before it gets Thought Erasured. Take a Phoenix. Activist content at the Ferry. Okay, there goes Vivian for the time being. What's this? 5 mana Lyra? Alright, we can double... Oh, well, this is better. I was gonna say we can double Lightning Strike Lyra, but we'll just zap her instead. We almost don't want to plus Vivian next turn because we know there's a Vivian not far from the top of our library. And we'll just put that on the bottom if we plus Vivian. Is this a Basilica Bellhaunt now? Yeah. Discard a Lightning Strike. Alright. Lightning Strike to Fairy. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. I think I just play a Zerta as a 3/3 and we threaten to double block the fucking Basilica Bellhaunt. And no plus on Vivian. Because there's a Vivian on top of our library. Actually, if we... Well, we could double block. We can draw the Vivian, then plus Vivian, and get a land. The rest misses. What's this? Hostage Taker my 3/3 and play it. With haste. Okay, we have to win out now and may not get there. This is both going at her, no point. It's definitely a loss. Can't beat Teferi, Activist Content, 3 creatures in play. Like, I don't think playing a Vivian does anything here. It just dies. That gets 1+ and dies. Playing anything else seems pretty terrible. I guess we'll just play a Growth Chamber and adapt. They're just going to continue to draw 3 cards a turn. Oh, now they get the Thought. Ah! I'm out of here. Alright. Need to win out now. If that's even good enough. I don't know if it will be. We won the die roll yet again. Play first. And yeah, this hand is quite capable. We got a 1-2-3 curve that's very strong. Keep that on the other screen for the moment while we finish up the arena game. There we go. Take action, yes. There's already been a Ritualist set. Probably means they have another. Oh, we're up against mono blue. play this. Hit him for 2. Curious Obsession on your stupid thing. Hit me for 2. Do you have a third land? Or a second land, I should say. And they have a Terramander, alright. There's Vivian. Oh, end turn. Ritual of Soot. Adapt. Whatever, I'm just going to concede this so I can focus on the real match. I don't have a Discord, nor do I have an Instagram. I could set up a Discord server. I don't know what we would do there. The play here is either a Brontodon to put a counter on him, or just the Spellbreaker right now. I think we just go Brontodon. We can blow up the Obsession next turn. Oof, double Obsession. Three ball. Not attacking with Terramander, which is odd. Well, here I play Spellbreaker. I think I'll play it as a 4/4, so that I can get another counter on Pelt Collector. Attack with everybody. Could flash in a Merfolk Trickster to tap, or like to block something, yeah. Block my Growth Chamber Guardian. If they were gonna do that, they should have Trickstered Pelt Collector a little bit earlier. Alright. I'm just going to kill a Curious Obsession here, so they draw one less card. And deal one less damage, too. Well, it's tricky. It is a 3/4 is the other thing. I think I leave it in play. They just have a Djinn? That's it? Okay, if I draw an untapped land, they die. Nice. Glad I kept the Brontodon down. Alright. More Harpooners. Get the Brontodons out. Get the Warboss in. Get the Lava Coils in. Vivian, I think, well, Vivian, it's so tricky with Vivian. She's so expensive. I think she's too expensive. And then what else gets cut? Maybe I just don't add the Legion War bosses? Kindling Phoenix is one of the best cards. Growth Chamber's great, Harpooner's great, Zerta is iffy, but he's decent. Guess it's actually a war boss. Keep this. Do they have the... No, they got Terramander, okay. He's got the Obsession. Does he have the ability to stop Gruul Harpooner from doing mean things to him? That's the question. Oh, he does not. So, I think we just Lava Coil Terramander. And then we can Gruul Harpooner Siren Storm Tamer next. The other thing I could do is Gruul Harpooner the Storm Tamer, but then like a Merfolk Trickster draws him another card. I think I like this. And I will offer the trade of Llanowar for Storm Tamer, I think. Yeah. So here I'm just gonna go for Zerta, see if that resolves. I guess I'll go for a Harpooner. Alright. So it use a dive down there. Mistcloaked Herald, that's not great. More Harpooners. Okay, their hand is absolute garbage status. I think I'm just going to haste this guy out. And swing with everyone? Now, well, yeah, I think I'll... Oh, Trickster, okay. I'll swing with both. Maybe trading Harpooner for Trickster there wasn't smart. That was probably... Well, no, if they're gonna put a Curious Obsession on anything, it'll be on this Mistcloaked Herald, so it doesn't matter. I'll use a Lightning Strike EOT on something. Is this going to be a Essence Capture onto him? Alright. I think I'm going to go... yeah, I'm going to go for a Lava Coil right now. Oh! He F6'd! Whoopsie daisy. I think he would have preferred to have a 2-tone blow. Yeah, okay. Alright. Opponent F6'd when they should not have. Oh, here we go. We're 11th. We are still the top X2. So I think if we can win, I do like our chances. Well, maybe we have to jump over some of these guys, some of these 6-1s that lose and become X2s. So we may have a win in here as the top X2. Yeah, so I could probably count on maybe 2 hands the number of tournaments I've actually, with a cut to top 8 and 1 declared winner, that I've actually won over 8 years, just because of how hard it is to win a tournament that starts with 100 to, in one case, 3,000 people. But maybe I'll win a tournament for you guys right now. First we have to win this round, though. I'd say we're locked for top 32 at least. Get some prizing. But we want... we're number 1. See, if this was a paper tournament, there's no way I would top 8. How does the tiebreaker work? Well, so we can't see them here. Interesting. Yeah, you can't see the tiebreakers right now, but basically, everyone in a Swiss tournament, it keeps track of what your opponent's match win percentage was, so everyone you played and how many matches they've played, and what their, like, point win percentage is. So, it's confusing. So if I played someone who had won 1 match and I beat them, then I would have 50% opponent match win percentage, because my opponent has 1 win and 1 loss. And yeah, I guess I'd have to have played 2 people, but anyway, that's sort of how it works. Basically, it keeps track of your strength of schedule, to use like a sports term. And so it's really important actually for best tiebreakers to win. If you are going to lose, make sure your losses are as deep in the tournament as they can possibly be, so that the whole way along you've been playing other people who are undefeated and are less likely to like drop out of the tournament, because you want the people that you've both beaten and lost to win as many of their matches as possible to make your tiebreakers better. There's a second order tiebreaker, which is your game win percentage, and then there's a third order tiebreaker, which is opponent game win percentage, I think. I think those are the order of them, but it rarely comes up. Yeah, each loss is not the same value. Yeah, it's way better to lose in the last round than it is to lose in the first round. Let's put it that way, for tiebreaker reasons. Unfortunately, we have to mulligan this pretty bad hand. And we didn't win the dice roll. It's already way behind. Oof. Can we keep this? I don't think so. I think Vivian and Rekindling Phoenix are already a mulligan in this hand, so we'll go to 5. Oof. We're gonna keep this. We need a Growth Chamber Guardian, basically. So the reason I wouldn't be able to top 8 in that scenario is, yeah, we'll put that on top, is because of intentional draws. All the people that were in good position would be able to intentionally draw, and there's no way that me at 2 losses could make it. It looks like we're up against mono red. Well, I guess it's a good thing we don't have a Llanowar Elf, because it would just die anyway. Lava Runner. We'll probably be using our Lightning Strike this next turn. We might use it on the Fanatical Firebrand so that they can't use Fanatical Firebrand plus like Wizard's Lightning to kill our Spellbreaker. Drawing the Brontodon is pretty good too. And Brontodon can be used to blow up an Experimental Frenzy, so we might still win this game on a Moldify, which is insane. Don't want to get too ahead of myself. If they have some spells, they may want to cast them first main phase. And I'll get punished a little bit if my opponent doesn't attack with Firebrand. He does. Right. I think I'm just going to Lightning Strike the Firebrand. If he plays a Chain Whirler after, it means it'll be one less Lightning Strike I have for the Chain Whirler. Okay, this is good. This is good. I think we're going to go Spellbreaker here. We want to kind of protect the Brontodon to blow up an Experimental Frenzy, which we'll probably need to do. Yeah, his lands. Mine came from the free bot, and he paid good money for his. There's a Chain Whirler. Did he have anything else to go with it? Wizard's Lightning? No? Alright. I think I'm going Brontodon, and we want to play and activate Growth Chamber in the same turn if we can. I kind of want to tap out next turn. I'm just going to put... I could double block this. Let's see, how does this go wrong? I think this works pretty well. They can Wizard's Lightning or Lightning Strike one of my creatures. But I'm probably killing a Chain Whirler here. And then hopefully that means they've used up a lot of resources that they can't use on Growth Chamber Guardian. Wizard Lightning on him. And Lightning Strike him? Oh wow, okay. Both creatures dead. That didn't work out very well. Now if they have an Experimental Frenzy, I could lose. Okay, Firebrand means this guy can't block. Does he have Light of the Stage to go here? Yep. Shock Rootbound Crag. Eh. That shock lurking there is kind of a pain in the butt. I think we're gonna go play both Growth Chambers. And hold up shock. He's going to be able to use his shock on me no matter what here. I think I'm going to shock this Firebrand right now. So this Firebrand will go to my face. Or maybe he has a Wizard's Lightning? Or a Lightning Strike? He's thinking of killing the 4/4 Growth Chamber Guardian? Yes, he does have that. So they got Wizard's Lightning or Lightning Strike. Okay, and now they have Shock on in their Exile Zone, which they will want to use this turn. Alright. Hope they don't draw another Shock to kill the last Growth Chamber. It's G2 Labyrinth, okay. So I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, possibly 9 here. He's going to kill one of my Growth Chambers. It's 6. Yeah, he's dead. Alright. Get the last one. And then play a Zerta. It's a 3/3. Say go. I don't like this at all. Another Chain Whirler would be good here. It would kill both creatures. That's probably what he has. So I'm at 3 now with a Zerta. Yep. Now I'll be at 1. I guess I'm dying this game. Dead to another Chain Whirler, which is maybe what they have here. Or Fanatical Firebrand. It's a land, right? I'm alive. Now we have to, I don't know, fade everything and deal 20 to them. And they have to draw a lot of lands. There's another one. Guess I just swing for 7 here. Play a Spellbreaker as a 4/4. Dead to anything. There you go. Man, it even gave me hope for a while. I like Brontodon, they're good blockers. I think Crawl Harpooners come out. Oh, you just put in Lava Coils? Shave a couple Vivians, bring in some more Lava Coils. Eh. Let's do 2 Lava Coils. Let's go with like this. I think I need the Vivians. And it's another answer to an Experimental Frenzy. I don't want to cut my Llanowar Elves, even though they do get killed by Chain Whirler. Yeah, we'll keep. Zertals are great blockers, and Rekindling Phoenix is their best card. Going to 6. Well, we have the good start this time, at least. And I get to kill that thing. Zap your guy. And we get to play a Phoenix this next turn. I think we're doing decently here. What happens if he plays a Chain Whirler is the question. Do I kill it to hit him for 6? Or do I play a Phoenix? Oh, you're very dead, sir. People keep bringing in treasure maps against me. Hit for 6, play a Phoenix. Alright, pretty good. Means, that guy means my pelt collector's pretty bad. Oh, not if I draw. Okay. Don't think there's any point in playing pelt collector with a fanatical firebrand out. What'd they do with this scry? Put it on the bottom. Alright. Light up the stage. Collision Colossus and another light up the stage. Second light up the stage. Oh, it's Darefleet Daredevil. Target my shock. Okay, you can shock and firebrand one of my Zertas down. I could have lightning striked the firebrand in response, but I think he's not going to chump my 3/3, and I'll just kill him here. All right, game 3. I think I dropped some Vivian Reeds, because getting to 5 mana might be tough. I'm thinking my Llanowar Elves are going to die. Alpha says, I've been learning a lot about timing in Magic Gathering, but it's still the most difficult part of the game to master. Like, you can block a creature and then tap the creature for an ability, and I still think it does damage. I don't know. Yeah, indeed. Creatures still do damage even if they're tapped. Tapping does not remove creatures from combat or anything like that. I'm going to keep this. Does he have the Firebrand to make this Llanowar Elf irrelevant? Not yet, at least. There's a Steamkin. Don't really want to suffer that thing to live. I think I have to start killing his stuff. I guess I'll allow... well... I think I'll lightning strike that. I'm not getting Chain Whirlered. That's good news. And now I can play a Rekilling Phoenix. I'm gonna Lava Coil this. And play a Zertog Goblin. And next turn I can go for Growth Chamber plus Adapt it. My opponent might be too far behind at that point. I'm gonna block. Deny them free Spectacle. Oh, he did show me, to be fair, he did show me Collision Colossus, yeah. Alright. All the more reason to block, I guess. So next turn we're probably gonna go Rekilling Phoenix Llanowar Elf. We want to start beating them down. Don't know what they're thinking about. Firebrand? They could Firebrand plus Wizard's Lightning my Growth Chamber, or they could Firebrand the Elf. Sure. That doesn't accomplish. The only thing it accomplishes is keeps me off Growth Chamber plus Adapt. But we're going to start beating down now. Because they're stuck. There's his third land. Okay, he's got the Lava Coil. That's pretty good. Do they have Spectacle? Do they have sort of Light Up the Stage as well? They do. And they exiled... I don't know. I guess it's Fanatical Firebrand plus Rootband Crag. I think we attack. Shock this thing. Play a Brontodon. So there's the Rootband Crag. Here comes the Fanatical Firebrand. And a treasure map. Alright. I think they're pretty dead. That was a good draw. Hit you for 7. Play it. Oh yeah, you're very dead. Play Growth Chamber Guardian and adapt it. I don't know. Yeah, this sideboard plan, a treasure map, seems absolutely terrible. I've faced it a few times. It's always been pretty darn easy. I guess Siege Gang Commander? be maybe how they plan to get out of this. They have to have land siege gang. There's Chain Whirler. Let's attack with everyone. All right, baby. So now we need our tiebreakers to hold up. Here comes the long sweat. So here's all the 6-2s. Dr. Hades, Alacoco, Falero that I have to like hope to pass. I was curious when they lost their first round. Dr. Hades. Highlight him. Uh-oh. He didn't lose his round until after I lost mine, so he'll probably have better tiebreakers than me. Alacoco. He lost round 2. That's bad news for him. And Falero. He lost round 1. So I should have better tiebreakers than Falero and Alacoco. If I make the finals... Oh, it's over? Will Jets won! Okay, come on. Yes, 7th place! Holy smokes! We're in it, baby. We're in it. We're in top 8. All right. Wow, I was not expecting that. We even passed Dr. Hades. He's 9th. Holy smokes. All right. Soon I may have to consider stopping the stream or putting a delay on it. Actually, let's do that. I'm going to put a delay on the stream now. So I'm going to restart the stream. Hello, I'm back. Well, yeah, I don't know. We're sorry, I should be talking this whole time. Here we go. This is 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, this is just lethal with the shock on its own. I'm just gonna pass priority. I'm gonna Vraska's Contempt, the big one. Okay, so now we'll adapt. Aim for 5. Play another one. Oh, well, I can see, I can read the chat. Oh, Alpha Talks and say, you're not gonna. Yes. Okay, we won game 1. Okay. We've been very bad against this guy post board. He demolished us post board, but we can do this. He had a fuck. His board was tricky. He had Basilica Bell Haunts. He had Kaya. He had no real flyers, really. He had like a Lyra, which we did face. Shocks are terrible. The Cindervines were like so medium. But I agree with myself that Pelt Collector is really bad too, also because of Kaya. So I guess we're just gonna do this again. If so many creatures, I think these Cindervines are not gonna work. Let's do 2 Cindervines, 2 Lava Coils. Lava Coil is an answer to a Basilica Bell Haunt. Triple Gruul Spellbreaker is pretty good. We keep it. We need another land. Oh, Vivian was friggin' awful there. We need to land. No. Crawl Opener dead. Okay. Need to land here so we can start deploying Spellbreakers. He doesn't have... Oh, nice. He does not have Absorb Mana. So he has no answer to this. Haste it. If he Basilica Bell Haunts me, then I won't be able to attack anymore. So now he has a Counterspell mana available. Doesn't have any spot removal. Specifically shocked himself and didn't Vraska's Contempt, so it's almost certainly a Counterspell or Chemist's Insight here. I think Gruul Spellbreaker is a better card than Rekindling Phoenix, so I'm just going to play the Rekindling Phoenix and let that get absorbed, I guess. I don't want to just let him freely cast a Chemist's Insight there. But maybe I do nothing there. Well, here I'm going to run out of Spellbreaker. Get that absorbed as well? No? What do they have? Whatever it is, they're taking 6. Chemist's Insight here? Okay. If you Kaya's Wrath's here... Okay, Kaya's Wrath. I'm just going to Spellbreaker again. Hope it's not Basilica Bellhaunt, most of all. Vraska's Contempt. Okay, land. Okay, we get to Vivian here. I think that's smartest play. Guess we'll get a Rootbound Crag. That was a bit of a brick. Like he can go to Fairy, then bounce Vivian. Nope. Just sticking around. Legion Warboss is pretty good. Two of them is even better. Oof. I think we're going to his face. Does he have another Kaya's Wrath? Kaya's Wrath, alright. Oh, he has Absorb available now. There's a Zerta. Guess I get Rekindling. I could go Zerta. He absorbs 1. I think I like Rekindling Phoenix here. Absorb it. Ugh. Haste. Go to the. Now he's at 9. Alright, going to the face. I could have held on that. So now he can Teferi minus on my Vivian. No? Okay, he just has Vraska's Contempt? Or a second Teferi? Oh. It's got Thought Erasure my other Vivian and then like Vraska's Contempt this one? Or play another Teferi. Yeah, fuck. All right. And now he's got Absorb mana available. Well, I've let him have a Teferi far too many turns to expect to win this game, I think. Now Teferi's got 7 loyalty, so much. Killed 2 of my. I just have to play another one. I can't beat a sweeper at this point. Thought Erasure my Harpooner. Mortify. I have to attack Teferi, otherwise he ults, and there's like no way I can win. He's getting him so much life. I guess to draw 2 cards. Alright, I think this game's over. That turn where I didn't go after Teferi with the more bosses. Oh, main phasing. Chemist's Insight. It's a sign of weakness. Okay, he bounced my goblin. I guess he has counter spells, but nothing else going on. I haven't drawn a lava coil yet. That would have been even further of a disaster. Alright, let's go to the next game. Let's get the lava coils out. Let's get the vines in. Here we go, get you fixed. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Play first. Mulligan. Look for red source. Keep it though. He also mulled a 6. Come on, red source. Oh, gotta bottom that. Red source, please. Oh. It's something. Thought erasure me? Yeah. Take my Spellbreaker. Takes my Harpooner. It's gonna Thief of Sanity me? Or it's because it's the only play I can play, yeah. Now you can just like use hard removal on Llanowar Elf. Now like a Silica Bellhaunt dirts me. It's not how I wanted to go out. It doesn't have Kai's Wrath mana. Can Hostage Taker my Llanowar Elf. Oh, it takes that. Fuck. Just gonna Thought Erasure me too? Oh, just a beating. I think this was a good 6 keep. Clearly it didn't work out for me. Ah, we tried. Does he got the Lyra in hand? Oh no, Teferi. He can just bounce a Llanowar Elf or something. He can do whatever he wants. Yeah, he's got Absorb, so that's why he shocked himself. I guess it's not over till it's over. We know he has Absorb, so he's at Virtual 12. Our first spell is getting countered. Like, you don't want to mull too hard against a deck with Thought Erasure, because if I mulled a 5, and I've been hit with 3 Thought Erasures this game, like, what do I even get to do? There's Mountain. We know our stuff's gonna get countered. I'll just play a Spellbreaker, I guess. There's a 4/4. Yeah, he's just ignoring it. Is irrelevant. Man, winning all the game ones and just never getting a sideboard game against this guy. Is this an alt art hostage taker? I think I like the other one better. He's not even going to cast it this turn? He has the opportunity to cast that this turn. He's not going for it. We know about the lightning stream. Yeah. That's over. Blow out. Oh, our buddy Robert, he won. 8th place, we get 300 play points, 54 Ravnica Allegiance boosters, and 3 Mox qualifier points. Well, 300 play points is a nice amount for our modern play, and all those tickets will be handy too. So we'll be able to practice modern more enthusiastically now without running out of tickets. I'm kind of curious to see how my buddy does, but I think we're going to end the stream there. Thank you so much for joining us today. We got ourselves to the top 8 of a 165 player tournament, and unfortunately lost again to the Esper Control player we lost to in round 5. That's rough. Rough. Oh well. Thanks so much for joining us, guys, and we'll be back. What's today? Is today Friday? I've lost all sense of time and space. No, we'll be back on Monday with a whole lot more modern, and maybe some more ranked standard on Magic Arena, but we're hoping that our 300-ish keeps us in it. But that's it from me for now. We'll be back on Monday. Bye-bye. Oh, my God, chat can't see me cry. PTQs are so hard. Oh no. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and windmill slam the subscribe button above to see more like it in the future. Thank you so much for watching. You can find me streaming Magic Arena every weekday morning at twitch.tv/BlinkyMTG. Hope to see you there.